This is not a place where if they find out you're pregnant, they kind of, not employ you because you're pregnant. No, this is not it. This is a land of what? Opportunities. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, this video, to be honest, I didn't plan to shoot anything like this today, but somebody asked me a question on one of my videos. So I decided to why don't I come here and explain to you guys how it works. I've gotten a lot of questions on YouTube, on Instagram. People kind of private message me to say, oh, I want to move to Canada. I have a toddler. I have a newborn baby. I am pregnant. I am this and that. How do we go about it? What do you think? What is your opinion? And I'm like, why don't you do it? Sometimes I just tell them the truth, which is I've never had to lie to anybody. I'll just tell you the truth. It is difficult. So, by the way, are you guys see my skin? My skin is glowing. Anyway, let's leave the skin first and talk about what brought me here. So, I got this first question. The person was asking me, I'll display it on the screen, and it says, do I work? If I work, how was I able to get my job? Do they take pregnant women? Like, do companies here in Canada employ pregnant women? Guys, whatever I tell you here, it's my personal opinion and also my personal experience. So it's either you're believing it or you're not believing it. Now, Canada is a land of what? Opportunities. Guys, Canada is a land of opportunities. It is a place where there's no segregation. They don't do, even though I've not experienced it though, they don't do gender inequality or inequality here, whatever they call it, that thing they call gender inequality. They don't do it here. And even if they do it, I, for once, and the people around me, we discuss. So I have never had to experience it, and I don't think anybody around me has experienced anything like that. So to answer this person's questions, would you get a job as a pregnant woman in Canada? The answer is yes. No matter how far gone you are. Currently, I know someone that got a job in a very big organization, and this person was in her 9th month, beginning of her 9th month when she got this job. So it's a land of opportunities, a place where they do not look at, are you a woman or a man? They don't care about all those things. They don't look at, are you pregnant or not? What they look at, what they are after is, are you willing? Are you able to get the job done? That is all they care about. Do you have the skill set? Are you qualified for this job? And they'll give it to you. It's that easy. I know you guys don't believe it. Funny enough, even when you put to bed, they will give you all your entitlement. If you're a full-time staff, they will give you every benefit that you're entitled to. That's the interesting thing. They'll give you a 1-year annual leave because that's what they give here, just so that your baby will be strong enough before you come back to work. The only difference, or the only thing I know, is that they might likely not pay you because you've not worked for a long time, right? And it is even to your own benefit that you had a job, you put to bed, and you have to go back to work when you complete your annual leave. For me, I was given a 1-year annual leave, but because I am a student, I need money to take care of myself, to run my day-to-day expenses. I actually do need money. That's why I told them I cannot do 1 year. Government is not paying me. I wasn't eligible to get paid because I had not done the 600 hours work. Now I'll come to that. Because I need money to pay my bills, I had to go back to work after 3 months, which my company did not pay me, but my job was there waiting for me. When I was ready to go back, I just sent a message and said, oh, I am ready to come back to work. And they're like, are you sure? This is so strange. We don't have to get people come back to work barely 6 months after putting to bed. And I'm like, I'm strong enough, I'm willing to go back to work. And I went back to work at 3 months, 4 months before I went back to work. So I currently also have a friend that when she was 5 months gone. That was months. She got this job and she did it for like 4 months and she put to bed and they gave her usual 1 year leave. So at the end of her leave now, she's going back to work. She decided to stay 1 year because it's convenient for her. It wasn't convenient for me. Um, if you work up to a certain number of hours, you can get entitled to be paid. There's still a number of days, number of months that you think is comfortable for you after putting to bed, and then you go back to work. Your job is there waiting for you. Nobody's going to take it from you as long as you had gotten that job. This, my friend, is a full-time staff. For once, I was a part-time staff. You see the difference? But we both got the same benefit. 1 year. I chose not to stay 1 year, and she chose to stay 1 year. That's the difference. That's just the difference. Currently, I know somebody, because it's her 9th month and she was supposed to start like the beginning of the next month, which was like a week or two after she had put to bed. She also informed the company to say, "Oh, I'm pregnant though. What am I supposed to do?" And they said, "Oh, we're not going to give you, because this job, we need someone to start ASAP. We can't give you 1 year. We can't give you any annual leave because you had not started." Her case is different because she has not started. My case is different. My other friend's case is different. We both have started, so we're entitled to go for the usual annual leave. I worked for just a month. I was like 8 months or 7 months plus, if not 8 months pregnant when I got my job. So I worked for like a month and 2 weeks, which was like 6 weeks. So I had done something, right? This other person worked for 4 months, so we got that. Well, this person I'm referring to had not worked anything. Like, she told them and they're like, "Oh, we're going to give you 2 weeks. If it's not okay with you, after delivery, you come back to work. If it's not okay with you, then you have to quit the job." But did they give her the opportunity? Yes. Did she get the job? Yes. Did we get the job? Yes, we got the job. So being pregnant here in Canada does not stop you from getting jobs, does not stop you from getting the required benefit that you're entitled to. It still does not stop you from getting your dream job. So when people come to ask me such questions, I look at them. This is not a place where if they find out you're pregnant, they kind of not employ you because you're pregnant. No, this is not it. This is a land of what? Opportunities. So if you're in that category and you're scared, my dear, do not be scared. Just do it. Do it. You know why? At the end of the day, you thank yourself. I will always advise people to get the job before putting to bed. That way, you have something to go back to. Because if you put to bed before getting a job, it makes it difficult. You don't know the kind of schedule you're going to get. You don't know if it's something that requires you to do night shifts and all that. You just don't know your schedule, right? So when you put to bed and you now start looking for a job, it's going to also make it difficult because you have no plans on how to handle your baby or how to handle your child or where to keep your baby or where to keep your child. But if you get a job before putting to bed, it makes it easy for you to plan out yourself, figure out the easiest way to cater for not just yourself but also for the child. Put in place a lot of things that will make the child comfortable when you're not there. These are like the things you should consider if you're coming in pregnant and you're confused or you don't know what to do. So this is why I decided to do this video. Another thing I want to point out is if you work up to 600 hours here in Canada, whether you're a temporary resident or a permanent resident or a citizen, the minute you had done job for like up to 600 hours, guys, you know what that means? You are entitled to what we call EI. EI is called employment insurance, right? That's like a benefit that is being given to you as a new mom. You get this EI for up to 1 year. Now you get it to up to, I think, 6 months on the platform. There's how they fill this form. You get it up to 6 months, and after 6 months, there's another one you're also supposed to apply to, making it 1 year. Now there's a trick to it. You do not just apply because you've put to bed. No, you apply and your company will send the details to the government. You send that to the government, and then with that, the government will the body or the organization that is in charge of the EI will go through what they have sent and what you've applied, and then decide if you're eligible for the maternity benefits that you're supposed to get. So if you work up to 600 hours, then you get it. But if you do not work up to 600 hours, nothing will get to you. So you just have to be there, not do anything, not get any money until you go back to work. That's how it works. So, and then after that, I had talked about, your child benefit and all that. If you want to know more about that, please check the videos on benefit of having a child in Canada. I'll link both videos in like 2 seconds. I'll link them up here so you go watch them, or I'll put them at the end of this video so you can also go and watch them so you get more ideas. But the bottom line of this, my whole story, is that yes, you can get employed as a pregnant woman in Canada. Do not be afraid. Nobody's going to segregate. Nobody's going to, make you feel different or look at you in a different way just because you're pregnant. You can work and you can also what? Get employed. You have to be sure that you have the right skill set. That's just it. And you have to be patient, keep applying. Something will definitely work out. Spread your tentacles. Both jobs that I got, I think the first job I got was a customer service job. And even when the lady told me, oh, would you be available to start the next day? I'm like, I'm pregnant. And she said, oh, I didn't even notice. I said, yes, I'm pregnant. And I'm like, I hope that won't be a problem with your organization. And she's like, no, we don't care about all that. So you can get employed. You can get benefits as well. Pay a little token while you're home if you meet the requirements. And do not be afraid. Don't be scared. That is just one thing I came here to talk to you guys about. And yeah, if you have any doubt, send me a message. Like I always say, I will respond as much as I can. I'm so proud of myself that I've been able to help quite a good number of people. And a good number of people has also gotten a lot of help from my channel. I'm so proud of myself for putting myself out here and doing this thing. This is what I love to do, and I'm happy I'm here to do put you guys through. And I'm happy also that I had to go through this process to be able to know what works and what does not work. Yeah, this brings me to the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And aren't a subscriber and you're seeing this video and you've watched it and you like it, or you know someone that needs it, please do share my video links with them. This is the only way you guys can help me grow my community, because you see it, some other person also needs the information, the person needs to see it as well. Don't forget to subscribe, which is very important to me. Don't forget to like my videos. That way YouTube algorithm can push out my videos for more people to see. And above all, don't forget to turn on your notification bell, which is very important. That way you can get to see my videos every time I upload them. I will see you guys, and I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video, in my next video.